Tick, tock, tick, tock. The countdown has begun. Yes, Phillip Schofield's controversial new show Cast Away is just hours away from airing, where we will witness the former This Morning presenter bouncing around in the sand on a desert island, impersonating a loose cannonball. Who will be in his firing line? As one of our subscribers pointed out, after decades in showbiz, there will be many a celebrity who could be quaking in their boots right now, worried about what an angry Phil might say. In tonight's episode, spoiler alert, we'll see Phillip Schofield appearing to be terrified when he is dropped off alone on a desert island, and he is seen looking agitated while he waves goodbye to the crew for the new 3-part series, which sees him fend for himself for 10 days on a remote island paradise, located off the coast of Madagascar. Filmed stepping off a boat and onto his new home for the next week and a half, he wails, "I'll be entirely alone for 10 long days and 9 solitary nights. God help me." Waving to the crew, he shouts, "Thank you, see you in 10 days, before musing, "That is the wildest feeling, oh my. It's just got real." But there's at least one person who couldn't give a damn about Phillip Schofield's new show, or him for that matter, and that's GB News star Eamonn Holmes, who this morning, just hours before Cast Away is aired, positively obliterated his nemesis in an explosive on-air rant. Eamonn tore into his rival Phillip Schofield on The Breakfast Show, after co-host Isabel Webster revealed that Schofield claimed he was thrown under the bus. And Holmes was quick to reply, "Well, if I am one of the people who threw him under the bus, I am very proud to have done it and protected children." He added, "People seem to be forgetting this, and they're making it out to be one situation, one relationship. If you want to believe it, fine. But I believe he is where he deserves to be." Eamonn's co-host, Isabel Webster, waded in on the conversation to stress Schofield's words that the affair was unwise, but not illegal. But a perturbed Eamonn Holmes was less than receptive to the statement, questioning why we keep going back to this. In a rage, Eamonn let rip, saying, "He flirts with an underage boy. You can make your mind up when it started. This man is addicted to fame. Absolutely addicted to fame. Funny, nobody is going to put Hugh Edwards on a desert island and say, 'Hugh, tell us about your experiences.' But they will do it to Phillip Schofield." Tonight, in the first episode of Channel 5's Phillip Schofield Cast Away, we'll see 62-year-old Phil fending for himself on a small island, apparently with just a lip balm and handheld camera for company. The media has been whipping itself up into a frenzy after Phil took the opportunity in the spotlight to shine a light on those he feels betrayed him, in what he implies is him having his say before he bows out of television for good. He says, "I'll be slammed for this, but the thing is, I don't care anymore," adding, "This is me having my say as I bow out." So could Phillip Schofield really be quitting TV for good? Will he ignore the job offers landing on his doormat if Cast Away hits favorable viewing figures? We are not so sure. After all, as Eamonn Holmes pointed out, the man is addicted to fame. And an insider has recently revealed that Phil's not finished in telly. More on that later. Funnily enough, it did look like old Phil was reveling in the limelight at the weekend, as all eyes firmly fix on him, ahead of his big TV return. Sipping on fizz with his wife Stephanie Lowe, and a group of pals at a friend's engagement celebrations at a pub in West London on Saturday night, the disgraced presenter was seen out for the first time since taking aim at the 3 S's of showbiz. The star looked carefree as he joined his loved ones, including his wife and friends, at the pub, and even brought along his pet pooch. He looked smart in a suit and pale pink shirt as he chatted away with the group, and seemed in good spirits at the venue, which was decorated with heart balloons. A source said, Phillip was with his wife and a group of friends. He seemed in good spirits and looked like he was enjoying himself. It looked like they were attending an engagement party for a friend, and he helped himself to some cake too. The former ITV star later shared a goodbye hug with a pal before hopping into a waiting taxi. His night out followed reports that ITV bosses were furious at the star's claims he would have been treated differently if he had had an affair with a woman, rather than a man. But Phillip's wife Stephanie Lowe, who often gets overlooked amongst the scandal in our opinion, has been, and still is, standing by her man. Apparently Steph reportedly has no plans to divorce him, despite the turmoil in his life in recent years, and they both still wear their wedding rings. In fact, his wife and daughters appear to be central to his comeback, with one expert predicting that travel-loving Phillip Schofield could be the next Michael Palin, and Steph could even be his on-screen partner again. Phil's not finished in telly, and his girls are right behind him all the way, the insider said, and in a display of support on Cast Away, Philip's wife Steph is seen saying, "There's no question that by doing this, you're popping your head back up above the parapet for the very few horrid people that there are out there." Schofield's daughter Molly also shared her support for her father, whose career she also helps manage. She says, "Weirdly, everything that's happened recently has made us closer. When my dad came out, it was very hard for me. It was very hard for the entire family. Mainly my mum, of course. Everything was turned upside down. But we talked through it and over time it's got easier," Molly continued. "I would love people to understand what's actually happened, and forgive him for a mistake. But will the viewing public forgive and forget? Only you can decide." Phillip Schofield. Cast Away will air in 3 60-minute installments on Channel 5 and My 5 across 3 nights from Monday, September 30th to Wednesday, October 2nd. Like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only.